But our top story, a year ago, Hollywood twisters left destruction in central Iowa. Tonight, debris is still scattered in Hardin County.
This is why barns crushed in seconds, wood flying dirt, silos flying everywhere. Twister is roaring tonight through Iowa. Scary stuff. Welcome to Live at 5. In a matter of hours, the world premiere of Twister will be rolling in Ames, and we've got team coverage.
You bet. Only a limited number of people have the chance to see the movie tonight. But never fear, we have snagged some actual footage of the movie. Watch and listen as the curtain goes up for Twister.
How's that look?
That looks pretty scary.
Those are actual aluminum models that they were dropping from military helicopters.
Well, now you ruined it.
It's all in Premiere Magazine.
Well, all right.
All kinds of neat behind-the-scenes
Well, we're not going to give too many, that's right. Kind of like Oz, though.
We're not going to tell you the ending. However, we are going to tell you that Ed Wilson's up there in Ames for the premiere, and he's got our first look at the forecast and all the excitement.
I'll tell you, Premiere Magazine needs to be here tonight, up in Ames. This is where it's all going on, and look what I have in my hot little weather hand right here. I have 10 tickets. This is 5 pairs of tickets that will admit you into the theater tonight to see this film. But now there's a way you have to win these tickets. You have to come down here and see me. I'll tell you about that in just a second. Inside the mall, it is excitement. And I'm telling you, this is going to be an awesome situation. We're going to be talking with the manager of this theater, North Grand Mall, and we're going to ask him about this new digital sound that he has in there. It is going to rock your world, as they say, as you watch this film tonight. I've seen Twister ties. I have Twister pins. I've got some free pins we're going to be giving away. We have T-shirts. We have umbrellas. You name it, we have it. Now, here's how you can come down and win the tickets. Listen up. If you come down to me with something that says 13, you have to have it either on your person, like a 13 shirt, something that says 13, maybe a jersey, or even if you have it written down on a piece of paper, that's okay as well. But you have to not only give me something that, or show me something that says 13, you also have to say the secret code word. Okay, here it is. Are you listening? Here it is. Genesis is coming. That's our new weather computer. Genesis is coming. So come down, tell me that Genesis is coming, and let me see something 13 on you, and you will get yourself some tickets. Thankfully, no severe weather here in Ames tonight. We're going to wait till tomorrow to see some showers and thunderstorms, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes with the 7-day forecast. Also, severe weather outlook is showing just a slight area down to the south of us. Medium to moderate situation for severe weather out to the west. I'll be back in just a few minutes, and we'll be showing you more, of course, here from North Grand Mall. We have Lisa Brona standing by with Wendol Jarvis. There's a lot of information to go out, and Stricky, you found out a lot about it today, didn't you?
Yeah, I was watching those clips, talked to John Felt from the Weather Service and Matt Versteeg, your friend, the Storm Chaser, to find out if this stuff could really happen.
Well, one more time, you have to come down and get these tickets during Live at 5, just during Live at 5, not at 6. And you have to say, Genesis is coming, and show me a 13.
Genesis is coming.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Ed.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Ed. Of course, the climax of the movie was shot right here in Iowa. 3
miles north of Whitten in Hardin County, to be exact. That's where we find News Center 13's Jim Hibbs. And Jim, it looks like a tornado struck, right?
No, this isn't the latest tornado disaster here behind me. This is actually part of the set for Twister. Today, we took a whirlwind tour of Iowa's latest movie set, turned tourist attraction. Quiet on the set has been replaced by careful where you walk. Hollywood's whipped through Chuck Welch's farm, and now he hopes to cash in.
Make it kind of an attractive package for somebody that wants to take a bus ride.
Welch is a man of few words, but lots of boards.
Got me 2 rockers up there made out of 2x6s.
Right-hand man Don is refurbishing the inside. He's nearly done with the gift shop. Welch gives tours at $2 a pop, but there are bigger plans ahead. Room for rec vehicles starting June 10th, complete with sewer and electric. Pictures are available, a complete 3 set. Let's see, that's abandoned, Hollywoodized, Twisterized, and you can buy a board. There's plenty of those. The locals don't seem to mind the mess. although some speculate, like Lyle here, on the carpentry possibilities.
Yeah, I think I could help him out a lot.
The movie needs to be a hit for Welch's ideas to get off the ground, and he's not just full of wind when he says this.
Most movies like action plus the love story, and it's got it all.
Now, remember when Mom told you your room looked like a tornado had gone through? It's exactly what this place looks like, very realistic, and I can tell you what, they have no plans on cleaning this up. I'm Jim Hibbs reporting just north of Winton, Iowa.
Oh, thanks, Jim. Of course, you can tour the Twister house right now. It's open for tours. It'll cost you $2.
You know, it's a big night in Ames tonight. However, none of the big stars of the movie will be at the debut, but that doesn't mean we can't hear from them.
Helen Hunt, who plays one of the storm chasers in the film, says that she is glad that's not her day job.
The night before we started shooting, there was an awesome thunderstorm, thunder and lightning storm. And as an actor, you always hope that there'll be some omen that you were born to play the part or that you're, perfectly suited. The night before this movie started, I was lying in my bed going, if there were a tornado coming, I would run the other way.
You may be wondering how the movie makers made these gigantic twisters.
Well, here's your chance to go behind the scenes and see that special effects in action. Lisa Bronis joins us with Live Star 13 at North Grand Mall in Ames with a sneak peek. Lisa?
Well, Jim and Lori, Iowa's own movie moguls spent a lot of time on location while films were making Twister here, right here in central Iowa. And Wendol Jarvis, the head of Iowa's film office, joins us now to tell us a little bit about some of the special effects he saw firsthand, some of that movie magic. Wendell, big question, how do they make these big winds?
Well, Lisa, you wouldn't believe it. What they do is they get jet engines off a 747 aircraft and bolt it to a flatbed truck and turn them on. And that's how we blow around the trees for all of our effects for the film. We also have really big fans that we use and things like that, but the jet engines are the key.
We're looking at some of the pictures here, and that's some of the fans you're talking about, mobile?
Exactly, the Ritter fan there on the left, and of course the jet engines there on the right.
Now, they made some hailstorms as part of this movie, right? Tell us a little bit how they did that.
Right, just west of Boone a little bit, we had a location we called Hailstorm Hill, and we used 8 semi-truckloads of ice that we just pummeled our hero's truck with that. Bill Paxton got beat up a little bit from the hailstones, but we did that to create the hailstorms that come from the tornado.
A lot of special effects in this movie everybody's anxious to see. Thank you for joining us live, Wendell, here at the big world premiere. As we said, you got a little sneak peek at how they put some of this all together, and starting Friday, you can get the chance nationwide when the movie opens to see how it all comes together in the movie. With photographer Lee Rouse via Live Star 13, I'm Lisa Bronis, and we're in Ames.
All right, Lisa, thank you. Of course, we love this kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Juicy tidbits of Twister trivia.
It'll be nice to have this information at your fingertips now when you watch the movie. Okay. Although Twister debuts in Ames, the movie was actually shot in 7 different Iowa counties.
The producers spent 68 days filming in Iowa, in which time they gave the local economy a $10 million boost. That includes the 700 Iowans they hired for the film.
Movie insiders also say the hype of Twister is rubbing off on other movie producers in Hollywood. And why not? After all, this isn't the first movie to capture that Iowa charm.
Get the distinct feeling that I'm lost.
Are you supposed to be in Iowa?
Yeah?
Well, then, you're not that lost.
The Bridges of Madison County is the most recent success. In addition to the beauty of the bridges, theatergoers enjoyed Meryl Streep's Oscar-nominated performance. Kevin Costner built it, and the whole nation came to see Field of Dreams. Based on a true story and an actual place here in Iowa, it was really the first big movie to come out of Iowa.
And coming up in our coverage at 6 o'clock, can it really rain combines? And would even a professional storm chaser try to outrun a twister? We'll go to the experts dissecting the movie's special effects and the effect on the public with National Weather Service Chief Meteorologist John Felt and tornado chaser himself, Matt Versteeg. Find out if Twister's really a lot of hot air. That's coming up at 6.
I wish I was in Ames right now. I can't even imagine how much fun that would be.
It looks like there's not much of a crowd there now, but as time rolls on toward the premiere, it's going to get more busy and more exciting. And
want to get there early.
Fever pitch.
And you know what? Even if people don't have tickets, they can get them from you, right, Ed?
Well, I tell you, they could have gotten it from us if they would have been down here in the first 3 minutes. That's how fast they all went. Twister is already like a major tornado ripping through Ames, and we are going to be giving you more details on not only the weather, but this great movie that's going to be highlighted here tonight. We'll be back in just a minute, live from Ames.
Gotta love it, Ed. Gotta love all the excitement surrounding this movie.
You should have seen the people coming down with 13. A couple of little girls had 13 written on their face.
Nice.
And one guy had a credit card that actually had 13 as part of his number. He was going to show that to me. But I'll tell you, we give away those tickets so quickly. A lot of people came down and were a little disappointed. We're sorry, but you know, the movie does come out Friday, and so you'll be able to get in by this weekend and see this terrific movie, which was filmed, of course, a lot of it right here in the state of Iowa and in Story County specifically, also Boone and Hardin counties. And here's some of the stills that they have up on the wall. This is kind of neat, the things that you'll find in like a press kit packet. But this is just some of the black and whites of this awesome animation. I mean, look at that right there behind them, just tearing up as they're running through the field. Even in black and white, it's pretty exciting. Let's get on to something not so black and white, and that's our weather. Tonight we do have cloud cover up above. That is another chance for brief showers. It looks like a dry weekend with temperatures moderating just a bit by Monday and Tuesday. I cannot tell you, you know, it's kind of empty inside of the mall area here, right around the theater, because we have the doors shut off, but there's a lot of people waiting outside. They're going to be trying to come in. And I wonder how long these are going to stay on the wall tonight. Maybe the manager ought to stand right here. Make sure everything just stays intact. We don't want a human tornado coming through Mall 1 and 2 here at North Grand. I tell you, it is going to be a lot of fun tonight. Come down. It starts at 7:45. You might get some of the paraphernalia. And by the way, they're giving away posters to everybody that gets inside. Just one a piece, but they're the full-size posters. That's kind of cool, too.
It is neat.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ed. Mm-hmm. It'll be fun up there tonight.
TV 13, your 24-hour news source. Sean Bachman, Kathy Soltero, Pat Paris with sports, and meteorologist Ed Wilson with your Doppler 13 forecast. This is News Center 13 at 6.
Right now, let's tune to Live Star 13 in Ames.
That's right. Movie Twister makes its world premiere there tonight, and who better to check it out? Our meteorologist Ed Wilson.
I'll tell you, this is going to be a blockbuster hit, I can tell you already. And tonight we've given away a lot of tickets, a whole theater full, in fact, that is going to be up here able to watch the world premiere of Twister. It's right here in Ames. Of course, this film, much of it shot right here in the three-county area of Boone, Story, and Hardin County here in the state of Iowa. Here's some of the scenes that you'll see. I can't show you them moving, of course. We are going to talk to the general manager. Look at that. Look at that. Special effects. The general manager has seen the movie already. He's going to give us his take on it. He had to make sure the film was right. Yes, there are great things to being in charge of a movie theater. Let's show you what's happening now out there, and we do have it tonight. I'll be back with your full forecast and all the excitement from North Grand Mall right here in Ames.
Okay, thanks, Amy. Well, if you can't make it to the premiere, don't despair.
Up next, we're going to give you a sneak peek.
Dusty, we have debris!
Find out how they take you into the eye of the tornado next.
With scenes like that, how could you miss it?
Check it out, it's too steep. This was a great idea.
How close is this Twister to the real thing? News Center 13's Jim Strickland went to the experts.
Caution, falling combines ahead. We showed this clip and others to tornado experts John Felt and Matt Versteeg. They say it's more fact than pure fantasy.
I've done storm surveys for many, many years now. When you go there, you see some incredible damage like you see here. I think this is very realistic what a tornado can do.
In this scene, Helen Hunt wants a close-up view of a twister bearing down on her. Versteeg's been chasing these storms for 20 years, but not this close.
Absolutely foolhardy. Even from a tornado of this size, I'd want to be ideally a half mile to a mile away, because these little pieces of debris are actually being hurled from the funnel at least 90 miles per hour.
Versteeg fears Twister could make storm chasing appear romantic, when in fact it's dangerous. Still, Felt welcomes a public awareness campaign via Hollywood.
And I think we need to have everyone know that we can get these type of tornadoes here in Iowa. We get the 4th largest number of tornadoes in any state in the United States, so we do live in Tornado Alley.
Concerns about the movie's accuracy? A farmer with a window in his storm cellar bulkhead? That's a dumb idea. And don't try this at home. Felt says an expert would never try to outrun a tornado.
This was a great idea.
Doppler 13 radar shows the skies over Des Moines are pretty benign tonight, but consider this. Major cities like Topeka, Louisville, and St. Louis have all been hit by tornadoes at least as powerful as this one. And John Felt says Des Moines is due. Jim Strickland, News Center 13.
Well, Iowa's movie expert Wendol Jarvis spent a lot of time on location during Twister's filming here in Iowa, and he revealed some behind-the-scenes secrets to News Center 13 today.
We have a big hailstorm scene which was shot just west of Boone a little bit, and we used 8 semi-trucks loaded full of ice that we shredded and then just pummeled the trucks during the filming, and Bill Paxton, who was riding in the bed of the truck, got beat up pretty bad from the hailstones. But we got jet engines from 747 and bolted them to a flatbed truck. And then we just switched them on and blew the trees around. We'd throw a bale of hay in front of it, and you'd get the debris flying to the air.
You know, in some parts of the country, they just aren't familiar with tornadoes, and this will be a learning experience for them,
And to think that we go out and chase those things for news stories. That's scary.
Not all of us do.
Yeah.
The excitement's building up in Ames.
Well, in a little over an hour, Twister whips into the theater, but you won't have to wait that long for your weather. Ed's up next.
Ed's in Ames for the premiere of the Twister. You don't have Helen Hunt with you there, do you?
No. Helen, are you here? Helen Hunt. Paging Helen Hunt. No, we do not. But we have a gentleman who has seen Helen and Bill Paxton in action already on the big screen here at the North Grand Mall. This is Greg Tybert.
Right.
Greg,
how you doing?
Good to have you here with us tonight. And you got to view this, what, last night?
Yeah, I did it yesterday afternoon. They got the print to me, and I put it together and made sure it was all right and everything.
Well, your job is so tough.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
that's the kind of job I need. You know, I just got to make sure it's okay. But what did you think of the movie?
Oh, I thought it was great. The special effects are great, and especially having digital sound here, it does pretty well.
And this is one of those sound systems that goes all the way around you. You know, you can hear things go. You can hear the tornado go all the way around you.
Yep, that's right.
Well, I'll tell you.
Pretty good.
I'm looking forward to it. I know tons of people are too. Greg, thanks for having this tonight.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, world premiere right here in Ames, and I'm sure you'll be able to hear that tornado, maybe even feel it. I don't think they have that ready. You don't want 160 mile an hour wind in your face. Let's show you what's happening up above, where there are winds at least that. A 13 7-day forecast highlighted for your weekend. We're going to see the 70s and then back to the 60s and a dry weekend ahead, but we are going to get much needed rain again tonight, right through tomorrow, and then of course on into Thursday, as you see there on that 7-day. Should dry it out for your weekend. The popcorn's getting ready to go. The Cokes are being filled. We can't wait. This is going to be a lot of fun. And if you have a ticket, you can get up here and get them. We gave all of ours away tonight at 5.
Yeah, but you didn't give them to us, and we sit back here working while you're talking about popcorn and movies. And
well, all I get is the popcorn. I've got to come back and do the tent, so I don't get to stay
Full review tonight, though.
You bet.
Okay.
Thanks, Ed. It's predicted to be a box office smash.
We'll go back to Ames next for a last check on the premiere preps. Fortunately, it doesn't sound like we have severe weather in our forecast.
One last check with Ed.
There is a chance for severe weather by tomorrow, but tonight, the only severe weather you're going to see around here will be here at the Twister movie, the world premiere. And we're going to have plenty of coverage tonight at 10. There's your last look. We are going to see those cloudy skies, cool temperatures tonight. Man, am I hungry. You guys hungry? Well, Greg, thank you.
Rub
Greg,
it in.
extra
Don't
butter.
do this to us. Oh, look at that.
Who
A little
cares
bit of
about the
butter
diet
on
tonight?
that, Ed?
You betcha.
You're
Okay.
cool. Talk to you later.
Thanks a lot. That wraps up our news.
He enjoys it so
Oh, he
much.
does.
We'll see you at 10.
Yeah.
Finally tonight, a movie filmed here in Iowa could go home with an Oscar next month at the Academy Awards.
The star of Bridges of Madison County, Meryl Streep, has been nominated as Best Actress for her portrayal of Francesca, an Iowa farm wife. The state's film office was hoping for one more nomination.
I was kind of hoping that Jack Green would garner a nomination for Best Cinematography, but that didn't happen. But I'll tell you, even with the nomination for Best Supporting Actress, that's still going to even boost tourism even more and more.
4 other leading ladies are vying for the Best Actress award. In addition to Meryl Streep, Susan Sarandon with her performance in Dead Man Walking. Elizabeth Shue was nominated for Leaving Las Vegas. Casino earned Sharon Stone a nomination. And Emma Thompson rounds out the nominees with her performance in Sense and Sensibility. Oscar night is March 25th.
Gonna have to wait a while then. That's our news for now. Thank you for joining us.
Entertainment Tonight is coming up next. We'll see you at 10. Have a good evening.